This lesson we're going to be taking the derivative of trig functions. So we're going to start off with a real simple one here, and that is we have the function f of x is equal to sine x, and when we take the derivative of it we get cosine x. Now that's something that you just need to memorize. Okay, so we've got the function f of x is equal to cosine x, and we want to find the derivative. So f prime of x is equal to negative sine x, and this is another one that you need to memorize. Alright, this function here, f of x is equal to x times sine of x squared plus 1. We're going to be using the product rule in this particular problem because we basically have two functions multiplied by each other. So we take the derivative of the first and we rewrite the second plus the first times the derivative of the second. Now you got to remember that the derivative of sine is cosine, and this involves the chain rule here. So we take the derivative of x squared plus 1, and derivative of x squared plus 1 is 2x. And then I think down here I just kind of clean it up. We have the function h of x is equal to tan x. I'm going to convert this into sines and cosines. So sine x over cosine x is equal to tan x. And then I'm going to use the quotient rule. So we take the derivative of the top, and derivative of sine x is cosine x. Rewrite the bottom minus the top times the derivative of the bottom. And it's all over the bottom squared. And then I clean this up, so we have cosine x times cosine x is cosine squared x plus, and we have a minus and a minus, that gives us a plus sine squared x, and all over the bottom squared. Now this is an identity that cosine squared x plus sine squared x is equal to 1, and it's over cosine squared x. However, we can rewrite this as secant squared x. So this is another one that you're considered to memorize, and that is the derivative of tan x is secant squared x, because you don't want to have to go through this every time. Okay, we have the function f of x is equal to secant x. I'm going to rewrite this in terms of a cosine x, and so this is 1 over cosine x, which is equal to secant x. And then I use the quotient rule here, taking the derivative of the top times the bottom minus the top times the derivative of the bottom, all over the bottom squared. We clean this up, and we get sine x over cosine squared x. Now I split this up as sine x over cosine x times 1 over cosine x. Sine x over cosine x is tan x, and 1 over cosine x is secant x. So this is really another one that you should memorize so you don't have to go through all of this. Okay, now we're going to look at secant x. So f of x is equal to secant x, and of course I rewrite this one, and this is equal to 1 over sine x, and we just like in the previous problem, we use the quotient rule, taking the derivative of the top times the bottom minus the top times the derivative of the bottom, all over the bottom squared, and then we clean that up, and we get negative cosine x over sine squared x. So you see I can split this up, and we've got cosine x over sine x, which is equal to cotan x, and 1 over sine x is equal to cosecant x. And of course don't forget the negative. So this is the derivative of cosecant x, and this is another one that you're considered to need to remember or memorize it. The derivative of cosecant x is negative cotan x cosecant